Hi Capricorn. Well, you are at heart a sensitive and protective being who's good at keeping going when all others have fallen by the wayside. And this month you'll be busy maintaining that image, that authority. At the same time, you'll be learning a heck of a lot. Some of you may be in formal education, others of you will be collecting knowledge in the more normal way, which from the University of Life, while some others of you may be setting down your thoughts, speaking out more, teaching others. This is just a year when you're going to be more philosophical and more involved in communications, and that could be physical communications. You may be traveling longer distances than normal, or you may have a connection with somebody who is in another country, which is very important to you. This year you're on a journey to yourself, Capricorn. So in September, others, well, they could be looking up to you in some way. You may feel put on the spot, you may feel more scrutinized. Either way, you'll feel it's time for you to come up to your own high standards, to push ahead with your goals and ambitions and show the world what you can do. You've got Mars, a very assertive energy in a very public area of your chart, along with Venus, who can turn on the charm to get you what you want, and Mercury, who's very, very busy in the head, very engaged, maybe with more paperwork or more on the phone more, or more email, that kind of thing. Could be involved in negotiation, could be involved with people who are giving you their expert advice on something, that kind of thing. So anyway, in August last, there were 2 eclipses which initiated a cycle of change in your financial area, and this will over the coming months affect all matters related to money, but that's joint monies, joint properties, business commitments, things that you share with other people. And that could be rights over things, that could even be rights over a person. So you'll be exploring what really matters to you in life, weighing things up, seeking what is of greatest value within these parameters. It's one thing for you to have abundance which is reliant upon someone else's hard work or talent or goodwill, and quite another thing when it's a true reflection of your own skills, talents, hard work. So if there is a situation or a contract that you're tied into which leaves you feeling drained or less than fulfilled, then the change energy of the eclipse is going to, and has already in fact, set the wheels in motion for you to let go of outworn patterns, scenarios, and give you the chance to clear the decks of anything which isn't truly a reflection of your own effort, your own talent, will and worth. So that means on the emotional side of things, you may just have to let go gracefully because the writing's on the wall. In September, when Jupiter goes direct from the 8th of the month, there's going to be this feeling of expectation, I think, which is going to give you a boost, and the lucky Jupiter, benevolent Jupiter, will cause the Wheel of Fortune to bring an opportunity for expansion into new or unfamiliar areas your way. And in fact, the second week looks very good for perhaps promotion or an upgrading, some kind of recognition or appreciation from somebody important to you. Mercury goes retrograde from the 25th of the month for 3 weeks. This means travel plans may be delayed or have to be changed, or you could be sailing a bit close to the wind for a while. It's a kind of brings an edginess in, perhaps, and during this period you may have to rethink a strategy or plan, or just be more cautious. once you put things in this different order, then you'll get the green light again. Those Capricorns with birthdays at the very end, at the very beginning of the sign, will be feeling the Plutonic vibration, even though it has temporarily backtracked into Sagittarius until November. Don't be surprised if deeper feelings start to surface within you, because Pluto, the energy of Pluto, will over the next couple of years, for those Capricorns born at the very beginning of the month, but also for the whole sign in more very sort of subtle kinds of ways, bring to the surface perhaps uncomfortable feelings from the past, or from the way you've been programmed by your experiences to do with the past, anything which gums up the works, anything which blocks you emotionally. This is all going to be cleared over this Pluto transit. So you've got a bit of a breather at the moment before Pluto goes in there again in November. There's potential for much success in September, Capricorn, and after the 22nd, friendships are going to be a very strong feature. And for some of you, a romance could blossom with someone you consider to be just a friend, or an acquaintance could introduce you to someone who becomes a very special person in your life. Well, that's for September. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.